Hi guys, welcome back to Little Piece of Heaven Farm. I'm Cheryl, and today we're going to do some dehydrating. We're going to dehydrate mushrooms. I have plenty of canned mushrooms in my pantry that I already canned, but I ran out of dehydrated mushrooms through the winter. So, at work, mushrooms were on sale. So I bought 3 containers, and they're already pre-sliced, so I took some work out of it. But we're going to rinse them off, pat them dry a little bit, and then we're going to put them in the dehydrator. How simple is that, right? And then we're going to let them go for about 12 hours or so. We'll check back on them early in the morning. It is 10 o'clock at night that I'm starting these. Why not, right? Oh well. And we're going to let them go through all through the night. We're going to check back tomorrow, and they should be finished and dehydrated. So, something else we can have in their pantry, dehydrated mushrooms. Alright, let's get into this. We're going to start cleaning out the mushrooms. We're just going to rinse them off, and then we're going to pat them dry. I already started at 1, getting it open. And, I mean, some of them are kind of thick, so it might take a little bit longer. They're about 1/4 inch, so it's not too bad. They don't really look too dirty. I just want to rinse them off just to be on the safe side. And we'll just pat them dry. So into our colander, the one batch goes. Okay. Drain some of this water off of them still. And we're just going to put them on our paper towel here. And I'm going to try to get some of the excess water off. Okay. We'll get our first tray on. We're just going to put them on. They can touch. Just don't pile them up. And if some are thicker than others, it's going to take a little bit longer. And then you can add these to soups and stews. You can make mushroom powder. You can put the mushroom powder like into anything that you make, like meatloaf or whatever. If people don't like mushrooms, they'll never know what they're eating if it's powdered. And I'm not going to say anything. That'll be our secret. Okay, there's pan 1. Let's get another one. Okay. We're just going to keep doing this. And what I'm going to do is bring you back when I have everything on the dehydrator and getting it ready to start its processing. Because you know what I'm doing right now. It's loading up trays. And it's this simple, folks. It's this simple. If you buy the pre-cut ones, you leave out the step of cutting them up. Rinse them off like I did and pat them dry with a paper towel. That way you know that you got dirt off of them. And then put them on your dehydrating trays. And if you guys haven't canned mushrooms, take a peek at my video. I'll have Farron link that, my canning video on mushrooms. Okay. And I'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Okay guys, got everything in the little dehydrator. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trays out of those 3 bundles. And it's all plugged in. And I'm going to set the timer for 12 hours. And I'm going to set the temperature, I think for these we'll go 130 on the temperature. And we'll start it. Okay. She's a-running. And we will see you tomorrow. And when we finish processing our mushrooms, I'll bring you right back. See you soon. Stay tuned. Okay guys, this is the next day. Actually, it's 24 hours. These took about 24 hours to dry. I mean, they were pretty thick. But, yeah. I don't know if you can hear this. You want that snap? But yeah, we have dried mushrooms, and if you wanted to powder them, you could put them in a coffee grinder or your food processor, and grind them, or a coffee maker, coffee grinder, and yeah, and make them into powder. I'm going to put them in a jar, and yeah, now I have my dehydrated mushrooms, and I'll probably do another one later on, but right now this will fill up my jar, and I'll show you how much we'll get. Okay, and then you just fill up your jar. I dehydrated last time. I think they were called chanterelle mushrooms. They were wild caught, and I bought them from some people that were selling them. So that's fun. I don't know how to tell from a bad mushroom to a good mushroom. They don't come into the store. I couldn't tell you. So it would be fun to learn. So we get all kinds of mushrooms out here on the farm. Wow, I think we're going to get about a half a gallon. Because this quart's almost full. Here's this one. Okay, guys, out of the dehydrator, we got 2 quarts of dried mushrooms. So that's a half gallon. Yay! So we have those on the shelf, plus with all the mushrooms that we canned earlier. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trays of mushrooms that we dehydrated. So, and we got 2 quarts out of it. So that's pretty awesome. So this will last us through the winter, plus what I have canned. And yeah, how cool is that? Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me and coming back this evening and checking out our mushrooms that we did 24 hours ago. And it was super simple. You know, if you get the ones that are already sliced, yeah, granted it's going to take you about 24 hours to dry them. Just rinse them off and put them on your dehydrator after you pat them dry. So, yeah, it took us, what, 15 minutes? Something like that? To get them on the dehydrator and everything, and then you just let it do its thing. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Give me a big thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll see you on the next video. You guys take care. Bye now.